I always click the wrong scene. Like, I never click the right scene the first time. Hello, chat. Hello, chatters. Welcome, welcome to the Willow stream. The Willow stream that I'm really nervous and excited for. Hi, yeah. Hi. As always with lore streams, I will start off the bat by saying that I won't be looking at chat as aggressively as usual. I usually am a very chat-friendly person, but because we'll be playing as Cherry cannot read your chat messages, but there will be time, like there's gonna be a break in between this, that we're defo gonna be around and doing stuff. So I 100% believe that we'll be fine. Me and Abens are going to be live. If you don't know Abens, please check him out. I've linked him in the Discord, and I'll give him a link at the end of the stream when everyone is around. But for the most part, we're going to be doing lore. I'm going to be focused in the lore. I need you guys to sit back, enjoy, have a little relaxing. Last time on Willow, just so you guys are caught up, Cherry got to speak to a cultist for the first time, and she also got to speak to a couple other people. This stream, for the most part, I'll be telling Abens in detail what's going on, so you don't have to panic too much if you are unaware and didn't catch those streams. But just so you know, we are dealing with a lot right now. There's a lot going on in Willow, and Cherry here has been actually at the core for it for once. Usually she stays away and hides, but thanks to Abens' help, she's been trying to go around and talk to people, especially those who come to the tree. And so, after another wander at the tree, she's gonna go talk to Abens. It's been a while, and she wants to report to Abens all the findings that she's found over her time. So I'm just gonna knock on his door, because that's what friends do, you know? They just knock on people's doors and hope they're awake. Yeah, sit back, enjoy, have a nice time, guys. I'm so small he doesn't see me. This is great.
Ah, sorry.
I'm so small. You didn't see me by the pen. It's quite
No.
funny.
You gotta make yourself known.
I was gonna see how long it took you to notice, actually. It's kind of funny.
I'm just an old man. You can't do that to me, Cherry.
Don't say you're an old man. I found out that the 15-year-old's 119. I've had enough with the word old in this place.
I'm not actually that old.
I still can't get over that Halo and RNG are thousands of years old as well. What? This place doesn't make any sense with age. I think I'm done
Halo
with it.
definitely is. RNG, I feel like, I don't know. Like he might embellish a little bit, you know?
Maybe. Halo, the fact that Halo agrees with it though is something else, to say the
Halo
least.
also likes to play along.
Yeah, Halo gave me bleach.
Oh.
And said that
Okay.
I could drink it. I don't think
I
Halo
think
realizes what that does with plants.
Or people, for that matter.
It's for this. It's like a weed killer, and I'm not a weed, so I'd like to not die.
Good, yeah.
They also handed me slime,
Oh?
and turtle eggs, and said that I could just suck them up, like suck the yolk out. I don't think I'll be trusting Halo for food recommendations ever again.
No, Halo's favourite food is skulk and rotten flesh, so I'm not sure if that's a person of good taste. How have you been? How's the tree been?
There's been a lot, actually. You were sleeping on the bench for a bit.
Yeah, I was doing a little traveling, a little bit of sleeping. I didn't really have much time to
There was
move
a new
around.
person that came to the tree. They're called Otto.
Oh yes, I've met them. I
Yeah,
remember that.
they described a lot what happened in Consulcraft, and they don't
Oh,
like me.
oh, why
Like,
not?
I don't know what I did. I was telling them that they were talking about Axstick, and they kept saying that Axstick could speak, but Axstick can't speak because I would know. I've hung out with Axstick so much, and
Right.
then they got really upset and said that I was mean and that they disliked me for not believing them, despite the fact I've only just met the guy. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's fair to have trust issues after he's talking about all the eyes in the sky that
Oh,
also don't exist.
sounds like they're seeing and hearing things. So
Yeah. Um, but then I saw Ellie, And Ellie's a little bit delusional too and thinks that they're human. I knew that, but now they're also
Okay.
saying that X-State can speak. And I'm really
Oh dear.
confused.
Has Ellie forgotten stuff, or do they remember everything?
I don't know. They talked about how they weren't the same person that other people knew, and
Okay.
I had to be around them a lot. They didn't know that Paradox was gone.
Oh.
No one told them.
Yeah, I had a brief talk with Jed and Vox as well. They had both forgotten, but something happened. Jed got killed by a frog, and then like his system backups reset, and he regained his memory from the whole month.
Yeah, he said something about fancy computers and how he can't actually die unless the computer dies, but it wasn't making
Yeah.
much sense.
So he's the only one who actually could remember out of the Herobrine lot.
Um,
Unless Fee comes back and they can remember, but who knows?
well,
Is
Allie
there any
would.
update on that? Or
No, Halo's still determined to do it though. Um,
okay,
have you seen The Ghost?
the ghost.
Yeah,
Uh, there's a lot of
it's
dead people on the server, but I don't think there's an actual ghost.
red-haired woman that keeps wandering around. They hang around dark a
Yeah,
lot. Um,
I
that's
remember I was
Hema.
at Dark's Castle. What do you mean that's Hema?
It's a fragment of Hema's soul.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what Hema wanted me to do with this information. They just told me, and I was like, I'm just a plant, and I barely know who Hema is. Why would you
I
tell
thought
me
Hema
this?
was in a coma. Is
Yeah,
that not
that's
the
what
thing
I
anymore?
said. They still are, and they're going to,
Oh,
I think, Die Unless Dark makes a really bad deal with someone called the Heiress.
oh, that sounds like something I have to talk to him about.
Uh, I don't know if you wanna. He's gonna betray us as the Heiress. So everyone's. There's a lot going on, events. I,
Okay, well,
I,
I'll talk to Dark about that whole thing because I'll at least want to know what's going on.
I, I walked away, and I was hanging out with people.
Yeah.
It was really casual. It was great. It was just a nice little conversation. And
Uh
then the
huh.
next thing they'd start dropping about this Eris and how they're like technically Dark's mother, but also like Hema's Dark's mother, and like not, but like is. And then the two of them were going back and forth about Eris. And then when I asked about her, lightning striked down, and I don't like that.
Do you see why I've kind of like made this area like away from everything?
Yeah.
I feel like you're understanding more and more now.
Um. Eco, Gyro, Dark, and Otto all decided
Yeah.
to hunt down cultists without us.
Oh, okay.
And then blew up a camp.
Oh, all right.
Um,
That's good, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
You
talked
don't
to
sound very certain.
I talked to a cultist.
What did they say?
He was kind of nice.
Is it the same one that was been torturing Dark?
I don't know. He's called Crad.
Crad?
Yeah.
Wait.
Everyone keeps calling him a twink, and I don't know what that word is, but that's what everyone describes him as.
Um. Does everyone else? Is it just you that talks to Crad,
It was
or is this everyone?
me, Sphinx, Axstick, and Hema's Fragment Soul. And Hema's Soul was really mean to Crag. It wasn't really happy.
Okay.
Um, we were all
Um.
chilling. I don't think Hema's Soul was chilling though. It was. She was really angry. um,
Okay. Um. Hmm. How much have you been told about Crad?
Nothing other than he's a twink.
Okay. Uh, I don't remember too much because I wasn't very involved. But in the last world, Crad was one of the cultists who, oh, he was supposed to be summoned or something, but then they accidentally summoned Dark back from the dead instead. Um,
Yeah, his name
it
is
was a
Dark
whole thing.
Barkwards, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the cultists are pretty dyslexic. Um,
Uh, I was like talking to Krat about it. He said his parents hate him, but he's also immortal, and he doesn't actually like the cult anymore. But he's kind of stuck with them because then he's not immortal.
That
Um,
sounds like the other cultists. Okay, that's
um,
interesting.
he also just said that he would, if he gave us any information, I'd give him in big trouble, and then instantly told us everything we asked. So I don't think he's really smart.
Right. What did he tell you?
Um, so the Eris said about Dark is gonna betray us at some point, and that there's nothing that we
Okay.
can do to change that fate. Um, which after the whole Jake Stone thing is a bit concerning.
I was gonna say
That's really awful timing. And then Dark supposedly got really sick at some point and went to cry at Hima's place. Crad's words, not mine. Went
okay.
to cry at Hima's place for a bit. Uh, did something that he said was indescribable. Which is concerning. Um, and that Hima is not gonna wake up unless Dark makes a deal with the Eris.
I would assume that would constitute the betrayal.
Well, I
Okay.
don't think it is, but Krad said that they don't know the deal because they don't want to fuck with Eris at all, which
Right.
that's even more scary if a cult doesn't want to deal with another god. But
Hmm.
they didn't want to deal with it, and that they are have no clue what the deal could mean because it's all in Dark's mind that the conversations are having. So,
Right.
but whatever it is, it will be a big deal. It won't just be something small. Dark will owe the Eris a lot. And Dark already has offered his soul to the Eris, so there's not a lot that Dark can offer.
What in return for?
I don't know.
In return for waking him up.
Krad said that that deal happened a while ago.
Okay.
So, it seems like he's just not had a soul for a while. Or at least his soul is owned by the Eris. I'm not sure
Yeah, it's
the information about that.
usually gods won't just remove the soul because then they don't have a person in their debt. Okay.
Um, yeah, this has been a
That's
lot.
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark was also, like, passed out in the forest for ages.
Can you
Um,
show me where?
no, I have no clue. This is all
Okay.
information from Crad. So,
Right.
and another cultist found him, and that cultist seems also really stupid because despite it being their job to stalk us, that cultist didn't know what was going on. And then they blew up the camp. Um,
Okay. Can I see
there
the camp?
was, I have no
Or
clue
is
where
that
that is either.
also not?
Yeah, this is all Crad's information, man.
Okay, this is like secondhand.
This is, I'm pretty sure it happened though because they talked about wanted posters and they talked about how Halo's wanted poster keeps disappearing, and Halo said that
Wanted
you can't
posters.
take photos of Halo, so that's great.
I don't think I've ever owned a camera, so
Yeah,
that makes sense.
supposedly even art disappears of Halo. It's really creepy, honestly.
Have you
I'm
seen these wanted posters or?
no, Dark has them, I think. I just know there was one of Dark, and there was one of Gyro, and there was supposedly going to be one of Otto after he blew up the camp. So guys just got here and
Right.
he's already wanted.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we should go talk to Dark. This seems like a.
Yeah,
But
it's a lot to uncover for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's a lot to. Dark has a serious problem in that he hates relying on people. Even people who he's known a long time and he has relied on before. He hates not being the hero,
Yeah, there's also
which is
another
stupid. But
couple of camps. There's not just the one. There's
okay,
supposedly a few. So this might take a lot longer. And if they have wanted posters of people in Willow, they might actually be a step ahead of us.
I feel like wanted posters are. I don't know. Did they offer any reward or something? Like
I
I
think
don't
it's for the
understand the.
cult. They have certain people they're looking for. That's
Well,
why
if
they
we know
knocked
where
out.
these cults are,
No.
if we know where these camps are, then
Well,
maybe we could
Dark
go look at
might,
them.
but I don't have any clue. Crad wasn't about to give that information away. It was the only thing he did smartly.
Well, we can figure that out.
Also, Crad said this, but I don't believe him. Sorry, there's a very loud sound in my mind space right now.
That's okay.
Chat, I love you, and I love the bits. Can we not play Careless Whiskers in my fucking ears while I'm trying to do lore? For the love of Christ!
I don't know what that is, I don't want to know.
I don't know either! I don't know what I just listened to. Please, chat, I love you. No. Anyway, Crad said that they didn't cause the world to destroy themselves last time, but everyone says it was the cult's fault, but Crad said that wasn't their plan.
Wait, you mean last time is in the original world, or...
Whatever world the cultists blew up, Crad said it wasn't them.
I mean, they literally had stations that were there to drain the tree. I mean, they actually told me that's what they were doing, so...
Yeah,
I don't believe them for a second.
I think Crad is kind of losing his mind.
It sounds like it. It sounds like everyone's going insane.
He has grey hairs now, and he said it was equated to, like, how old he is, but yeah. Dark, you're all good.
Okay. I'll be honest, Sherry, it sounds like everyone's going insane. I just want to deal with this, and then we can deal with the people.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We should. I want to talk to Dark, but I also don't want to. If we talk to him too directly, he's just gonna shut down and not tell us anything. So we should probably just like start talking about the cult, and then casually mention.
I mean, I can bring up that I saw Crad. I think that wouldn't be a big problem.
Our way into it.
Because if Crad is like, the whole reason we found Crad was because he was trying to spy on us, but he had a really loud telescope. I finally have a use for my ears. I heard him just instantaneously, but he said he was watching us for a while, so I don't know. He seems to know a lot about us, though.
Well, we know that there's another cultist as well who's been following us, stalking me and Dark a bit. But they haven't done anything. But they're also invincible, which is a very scary trend.
I don't think Crad was invincible. He was taking a lot of hits off Hema.
Oh, I thought you said he was immortal.
Well, he's immortal, but he could definitely get hurt. He was really not happy with Hema.
Yeah, there's another one which is definitely invincible. So
oh.
That's fun.
That's great. I'm glad that the cult is just that strong right off the bat.
Yeah, I don't understand how. But also the one who's invincible wasn't doing anything.
Oh.
They weren't really part of a cult, they were just kind of...
Yeah, Crad said that he was only there because of his immortality, and if that wasn't like the case, he just probably wouldn't be there anymore. He said he hates his co-workers, he thinks everyone's stupid, he had a lot of choice words to say.
Yeah, it sounds like the cult isn't very well put together. They have a lot of loose members kind of running around.
Yeah.
But there you go. Should we just talk to Dark, do you think?
We
there anything else?
It's mainly all related to Dark, so...
Right. Have you been doing any more magic?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering if you've been practicing,
No.
Okay. Let's just see Dark.
Be my lie.
Alright. Dark! You up there, buddy?
Morning? Hold on.
Morning! Whereabouts are you in there?
He's coming downstairs.
Yeah.
It's a big place. How are you, buddy?
Yeah. Good. Haven't seen you in a minute. What's up?
The arm is back. What happened there? I thought it was fixed.
Colt?
That is actually what I wanted to come talk to you about.
Oh.
Cherry just told me about some of the cult stuff that's been going on.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
Yeah, come in. So basically, we had a run with a cult member. It was Daryl couldn't kill him. I couldn't kill them. They were just invincible.
Right.
And they knocked me out clean. And then I wake up and I think it was a different cultist because they just didn't know anything.
Okay.
And they were just basically trying to get answers out of me. I wasn't saying anything because why would I tell the cult information?
Mm-hmm.
Jaro and Otto show up. Apparently Crad left a... Hold on, I think I have it on me. Left a book for them.
Oh,
With
that's
the corners of where I
for
was.
me, I guess.
Weird.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense now, but yep, here's that. And so the cultists ended up running away
The rat.
and accidentally left behind another book that basically gave us coordinates to where a cultist area was, which was a campsite.
Okay.
So us three ended up meeting up with Eco, and we kind of went out and found the place. Nobody was there, but we found a fair bit of stuff while there as well.
What did you find?
Some files, a log, and wanted posters as well.
Oh. Yeah, I heard there was one of Halo or something that kept disappearing.
Wait, there is?
Yeah.
There wasn't any
We
Once.
talked to Crad about it. Supposedly Halos is impossible to make because Halos art or whatever they're doing to make wanted posters disappears after 3 days. So they keep reprinting it.
Huh. Well, even they also have one of you as well, and me, and Jaro and Eco.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not great. I suppose they know I've been poking around.
I mean, we've kind of hated them since, like, the first world, so not all too shocked about it.
The fact that they're invincible as well is a bit more.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is even all about. That is, I mean, in the last world they could summon tornadoes, so that was annoying.
Yeah, I met Crad. He wasn't invincible, but he was immortal. So it might as well be invincible.
Okay, Crad. Everybody keeps talking about Crad, and it's just dark backwards, and I get confused every single time.
Yeah, was the original cultist the one that was kind of pestering us before? Did you see them?
No. I think that they might have been the one that knocked me out, but I have no idea.
Ah. Okay. So we've got a few issues then.
Yeah.
I heard there are other camps as well.
We're assuming that there are. I mean, this was just one of them. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they had more. The campsite looked like it maybe fit 4 or 5 people in it, at most.
And then there's Crad and this other one who seem to not be with the cult anymore.
Yeah, Crad said to me he doesn't want to be in the cult. He just is there because he gets free immortality, and that's the only reason he's there now. Because he dislikes his co-workers, which, yeah, it's a cult. I would assume they're not great.
Yeah. Okay, did not know that. That's at least good information to have. And there's a possible third, because there was... When I woke up, it was not the same cultist that knocked me out. It was an entirely different cultist.
Those are good for you then.
No. Luckily for me, they didn't understand shit. So, like, they were asking about information about this world, and I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I think the culture's in shambles right now, honestly.
Yeah, I would kind of dismiss them as less of a problem if it wasn't for the fact that all of their members are either immortal or invulnerable to our weapons.
Yeah.
That,
the main issue with
yeah.
the cult right now is that they're immortal and or unkillable.
Hi,
So
hello.
I would like to hunt them down, but to what end is the real answer. If we can't kill
Yeah.
them, what's the point?
Yeah. I have some of the files. Uh, it's mostly they have some stuff about. It's just brief summaries of it, but I mean, it's talking about the Paragon. One of them talks about the Paragon. The other one is a list of cult members that died in season 2 in the second world.
I didn't realize so many had died.
You can play me, Jeremy, for that one.
Ah, I got one of them. Nice. I don't remember that. Okay, well, that confirms that it's definitely the same cult, at least. I also heard there was some of Krim's soul walking around.
Yeah, I don't fully understand
Human
what.
soul, sorry.
I mean, it's a little. It gets a little bit confusing because they do go by Crim, and it's like Crim, like they look like Crim from Consulcraft.
I didn't realize there was a Krim in Craft.
Yeah. Oh, Seek of the Devil.
Ah,
Hello.
I
hello.
like talk much.
I don't think they really can talk. It probably would be a lot for a fragment of a soul to talk, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
They write in books, though. We'd had a nice conversation before.
I don't have
That's
any
good.
books on me. It's a shame. Um. Oh. Okay.
They just seem to keep an
So,
eye on us.
so what's the deal with Hema at the moment?
Yeah. So obviously after the masquerade, Hema just kind of is now in the coma.
Yeah, I know that, but is there any sign of them waking up or anything like that?
No. Um, the only way that I know that we genuinely know how to wake Hema up is me making a deal, which Krim doesn't want me to do at all.
Making a deal with who?
The heiress.
I don't know much about the heiress, but considering every time they get brought up, everyone in the room kind of goes quiet, I'm gonna assume that's not good.
No. I I mean, we don't fully understand the heiress stuff. All we know is she's connected to me in some way. She's my. I don't understand if she's my mom or not. I don't understand it, honestly.
Okay.
And it's. And it, that is a whole other can of worms, I'm gonna be honest. Like, just. Goddess that kind of is in charge of hell in some sense. Doesn't like me, cares about me. I don't know at this point. And then
Okay, well,
apparently owns my
I
soul.
wouldn't
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush into any sort of deal making as a first choice.
Oh, I know. I'm
Um,
not.
okay, good. Um, I mean, right, we can wait until Halo's figured out the whole fee thing, and then maybe they can
Yeah.
help. That would be a better place to start, I think.
That's honestly what I wanted to try doing before anything. Because I'm not
I
going to
know
run in and make a deal.
she's gonna be busy for a little bit, but you know,
Yeah.
After Fee,
Hima's
I
not
was.
getting hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after Fee, I was gonna convince them to help Paradox. Ellie seems really shaken. And
You might need to join the queue.
yeah,
That's all right. If anything happens with Hema, because I've been checking up on them and everything. I'll let Halo and you guys know, but I'm
Okay.
not gonna go out of my way to make a deal with the heiress. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster at this point.
Good. I'm glad we're agreed on that. I don't need any more hero plays coming out from you. Still got to deal with this cult
Definitely.
first.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Besides,
Good.
the heiress is, no, she already, her owning my soul already, apparently from console craft, already scares me enough. Not gonna
Yeah.
dive deeper into that.
She's been holding for it for a long time. Huh.
Yeah, at least 100 years, which is making me more confused about my age, more and more.
It
I'm,
seems like
I'm
everyone's
telling
age
you,
is changing.
everyone in this world is like ancient. It's
I
Yeah,
thought it was
I'm young and sprightly at this
I
point.
I thought it was about to be 18 until we got here. Okay, look.
yeah. I thought Jamie was 15, and then she just drops. Oh, I'm 119 actually.
Yeah, yeah. It's aging is weird. I don't understand it still. I'm gonna be honest.
What was the other thing you were talking about, Cherry? Um,
Uh,
the prophecy thing.
uh, yeah. Krat told me that the heiress was talking to other people. About how you're supposedly gonna betray us at some point.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, we don't know if that's factual or just because the heiress has tried to break us apart multiple, specifically me, Eco, and Gyro, just tear us apart multiple times. We don't know if that's true or false, but that's why I'm also keeping myself in check, especially with all the heiress stuff, because I don't want to make a deal or anything.
It's a mod. We have
Just in
customizable
case
player
if that is
models that
what
allow us
happens.
to add extra details onto our
Because
models.
this
Oh,
will
And
happen
so I
after we had the
have
conversation
parts
about
of
what
my
Jake
mod as well.
talked about.
And ears.
So
Yeah, and the fact that she already owns
The
your
wings
soul.
on his back though is related
yeah,
to
Good stuff.
paid stuff, but the
it
rest of it,
really
all on
isn't a
Darkseid
very
is
good suit.
a mod.
So
I would normally
yeah,
not worry about this, but considering the conversations that B and Jake have had, um, yeah, there might be more reason to be concerned than we thought.
Well, it's more of
yeah,
if Jake hears this, then he's gonna take it even further on his campaign, right? He's even if
yeah.
you don't end up betraying us, this is gonna be more reason for Jake to believe that getting rid of Dark is the right thing.
Mm. Yeah, Jake. If Jake hears this, he's gonna run with it, and we can't
Yeah.
really. Well, you can't really afford that right now.
Not really, no.
I'm not
I
gonna tell anyone,
Yep,
but you have to make sure that everyone's the same on that.
yep. I mean, I didn't even know Crud knew. That's got me a little bit worried now about, especially the cult.
Krat
What?
supposedly just listens all the time.
I mean,
The other one, probably invisible.
yeah. I mean, okay. From what I know, it's myself, you guys, apparently Crad, Sen, Eco, and Gyro that all are aware.
Wait, did you say Sen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. Sen is one of the people who Jake was convincing originally.
Oh.
Great. I mean, Sen, I'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on Sen with all of that. But Sen was pretty chill and kind of explained to Eco because Eco wasn't there for the conversation with the whole Jake
Hmm.
stuff. So Sen is like obviously probably gonna keep an eye on me with all that, but I'm not. I,
I
why
wouldn't be
the fuck
surprised if
would I
they told
betray?
Jake.
Yeah.
Betray is
Uh,
a word that you can use and it can be subjective. Betraying can be
yeah.
simply me deciding to hang out with someone else instead of Avens. That is technically a betrayal.
Don't do that.
But Okay. I'm being melodramatic here, it's okay. You're safe. But, like, that's all a betrayal could technically be. It could just be that
Yeah.
you, instead of hanging out with Gyro and Eco, hang out with A-Bens and do something without them. That's all a betrayal could technically be. It could be that Eris is trying to spook people and make things sound a lot worse on purpose.
That's what I'm thinking it is. It's just the air is trying to mess with people and mess with me and get in my head and stuff.
I'd just like
As
to
much
do
as I
that.
appreciate the optimism, I feel like if we've learned anything from October, it's that deals don't usually work out like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when they own your soul.
I don't even know how she owns my soul. That's the thing. Like, apparently it's something from ConsoleCraft, but I don't know
Sounds
how.
like another bad decision you made at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
I
something
mean,
about saving everybody or something. I don't
Thank
know.
you, Nebula.
yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, you should get your arm looked at first, I think.
Yeah, when Jamie's up, I'll probably ask them to help with that.
Okay.
It's not as bad as when Michael did shit, but it's still broken.
I think that
Anything
was
else that I can clear
most
up?
that what Crowd had said to us. So me, Sphinx, Axe, and Krim, Kima, Soul, Ghost, whatever. We were all in a forest one point, and we had been talking. Well, Sphinx was talking, and a lot of us were here just more to be nosy, if I'm honest. And after the other conversation, Krad had been watching us the whole time. In fact, he'd been watching mainly Gyro, I think, because he seemed to know everything that Gyro was up to the whole time. And when Gyro went to go to bed, he watched us instead. But we caught him, and he started to freak out about it. But he also is, I guess, not working with the cult, but is. He just said that he wouldn't give us any information because it would get him into trouble. And then instantly, as soon as we asked questions, he's like, yeah, I'll tell you about that. So he didn't tell us where you were, but that's why the note's here. I had asked him for help. I didn't expect him to get back, but it seems like he actually is like a little errand boy right now. He's just working with whoever won't hurt him.
Okay, that's... I don't fully trust that, but that might just be me not fully ever trusting the cult. But
I don't fully trust Crad either. I don't know much about your worlds, but according to Crad, they weren't the cause of the world collapsing. But according to Abe,
Paragon or the last one? That is a lie and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cult told me directly that they were draining the tree.
So I don't know what Crad's fully about. It might be just half lies. That's why me and Avens decided to talk to you instead. The last thing we wanted was to like sit here and talk to you, and then it turns out the whole time that we're just listening to lies, you know?
I don't understand the... Okay,
Is that better?
The cult confuses me more and more every time I hear more information about them. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it sounds like if there are more of these camps, finding them and blowing up might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, getting rid of them, and honestly, I'd like to loot them a little bit, because, I mean, clearly they got information that maybe we could even use.
It sounds like we need a lot more information on what they're doing here, how many of them there are, all sorts.
I didn't know what to ask Crowd, otherwise I would have maybe asked a bit more information. I was also just a bit worried about you. The last thing I heard about you was you were just in a forest.
Yeah, thanks to that fucking cultist that knocked me out. So, I mean, I'm fine besides the arm, honestly.
That's good. We should, I've decided whether you should be dealing with this cult stuff while you've got the whole Harris thing going on at the moment.
I mean, the Heiress doesn't. The Heiress only really talks when they want to mess with people, so I'm not super worried about it, honestly. And the Heiress just kind of comes and goes. Rena mostly keeps her distracted, so that's
Oh,
good on
yeah.
my part.
Oh, okay.
Rena and RNG are together now. There was a really I didn't tell you this. Dark knows about it, but there's a corrupted magic circle.
Yeah.
It brought a wisp alive, and then it was killed instantaneously upon coming alive. I don't know which wisp. I don't know what
Okay.
happened, but then I told everyone to get away from it because I could tell from just the looks of it that it wasn't to deal with. And RNG doesn't listen to anyone, so instantly ran into the middle of it. Luckily, Rena's looking after it, and nothing happened to RNG. But now Rena and RNG are hanging out, I guess.
Yeah.
The besties.
Yeah.
We were worried at first, seeing as
Okay.
RNG's past with gods, but it turns out they're fishing.
That makes the most sense.
Okay. Interesting.
But there is a really dangerous magic circle now. And
Yeah.
Isn't the Eris got a magical circle as well?
That Herobrine destroyed that. Like,
Well,
that
that's
is
handy.
gone. Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's not great to find out at all. Because I didn't find out about that till after October.
oh,
Well, surely that's a good thing, right?
Kinda. I mean, apparently it happened like 2 weeks afterwards. So
Weird.
yeah.
Weird that he still has so much power, but they not complaining about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Luckily he's gone. So I mean, Herobrine's gone. So
Yeah, unless Halo somehow accidentally brings him back. I'm sure that won't happen.
I hope not.
I don't think so. The magic Halo was doing seemed very sophisticated. As long as Herobrine doesn't resist this time, it should be fine. And
That's a big if.
I got told that the reason Herobrine even resisted in the first place was because he has bosses above him. Which is horrifying to think about, that deities have just office work, essentially.
Yeah. Well, Herobrine isn't really a deity, but he's not a god. He's like a servant, you know, like a
Yeah.
closest to like a demigod, I guess.
Right. Either way, Halo and others came to the conclusion that it was someone higher up than Herobrine that stopped them, and that's why they harmed Halo in the first place.
Right.
But I don't think Herobrine wants to obviously harm Halo. Obviously, Halo was harmed, but I mean, I don't think Herobrine will do it again because it'd be too risky. Halo probably wouldn't survive another one.
Halo also said that they had a different plan to get around it.
So
if
I
that
think
works, then we can bring people back to the void.
Oh, thank fuck.
The problem is with Paradox is Halo said it requires an item of sorts that they consider of great value. And the only thing we know about Paradox, since he kept himself a lot, is a sheep called Caterpillar. And Halo said that that sheep wouldn't survive.
I think it's worth it to bring them back.
Yeah, but I don't know how attached Paradox is to that, and how much Paradox would appreciate it. He doesn't really have much, I think he considers to be his or trustworthy or that. I mean, as far as I was talking to Ali, it sounded like even Paradox didn't even want to go into the void. It was Corey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that Paradox is just being dragged along.
But I guess they're both in it now, aren't they?
Yep.
Hmm. Well, I suppose Jamie's gonna be having a rough time then.
Yeah, Jamie's not been doing the best, and I'm honestly worried about him. I mean, their brother's gone, Hima's in a coma. Kind of just us two right now.
Hmm.
I did cheer Jamie up a little bit, I guess. I called her smart, and she seemed really excited about that. And started talking about mechanical stuff and mechas, and I didn't understand it, but I kept nodding along, and she seemed really happy to keep talking about it.
That's good.
Oh, that's sweet.
Maybe she'll enjoy working on your arm then.
Yeah, she seems to. So that's yeah. We've been trying to do stuff to help cheer Jamie up. So
Hmm.
it's kind of working, but also it's understandable. I mean, Jamie's motherly figure and brother both just gone in an instant.
I'm
Yeah.
just worried about bringing Paradox back and how it will affect Jamie, because it's not going to be Corey that's the problem, it's Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
day that they left, they seemed to make up a decent amount.
But it's the void. How much of that's
I
gonna
know.
stay? We
We'll have to
don't
see how it
know how
changes them.
long they feel like they've been in the void either. It's only been a couple of days, but I've talked to some people in Consulcraft, and some people feel like they've been there for the full 100 years, and others feel like they've only been there for a little while.
Hmm.
It doesn't
Yeah.
seem to have a time span.
The void's time span can be weird. I mean, for us it was maybe 100 years, but for Rift it was 8 million when he was in there.
Hmm.
Apparently, at some point in Contracraft, I was in the void, and when I came out, I was saying it was for 7 years, but for everybody else, it was merely maybe less than an hour.
Jesus.
So for the people in there, a few days could be hundreds of years.
That's my worry. I don't know if we're getting back Fee and Paradox the way we want them back.
I mean, like, people don't age that much in there. Like, Rift still came back, and he's a fucking child, so
Yeah, I just mean
We'll have to see.
mentally. Paradox was already unstable. Me and Abens
yeah.
overheard Paradox screaming at Jamie.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. And when I got to talk to Paradox about it, Paradox doesn't see any good in this world. Like, any. Paradox just thinks that everyone is out at one point to harm him, and that friends are a dangerous object to have, and he genuinely believes that, like, the world is against him. He wants to prepare for anything and everything that could possibly happen in the world. It's making him paranoid, it's making him impossible to talk to, and when I was trying to reason with him and tell him that I just wanted to see him happy, he just started saying that he would never be happy because the world isn't fair. If that's how
There's a
he
lot
is
of broken people.
before getting in the void, I'm worried.
Well, we'll see how Fee is first.
Yeah, God, we need therapy here so badly. Like,
Yeah. First Hema, then I heard Ellie's done a bit weird as well.
Ellie seemed really
I
close to
didn't.
Paradox, and no one had told Ellie. No one.
Nobody told Ellie?
Hima's soul came with a note that Paradox wrote.
Oh.
I cheered her up a little bit because I didn't know the relationship between the two, and they were talking about how they had a boyfriend that went into the void, so I thought it was Paradox. Turns out it's the host for some reason.
I
But
knew there was something going on with them.
yeah, I had assumed Paradox was their boyfriend, and they cackled at me for a good 20 minutes, and I've never felt so stupid in my life, I guess. Yeah. So Ellie's really going for it because it's not just the Paradox. They want the host back too.
I don't think Halo's trying to.
I don't think
Actually,
anyone
Halo
wants the host back, really, other than Ellie. But
No, Halo has some weird takes on things like this. I wouldn't be surprised. But,
yeah, Ellie feels like two really important people have just disappeared one day and no one told her.
Yeah.
So
There's going to be a lot of broken people.
I also
That'll be
don't know
moved
what's
along
going
this month.
on, but Fungi's hiding something. I didn't understand what was going on, but Ellie made a joke about how at least none of us are gods here, and Fungi ran away.
Huh?
We got too much to deal with already. This is just like a
Yeah,
The
That's a
cherry
whole
on top
nother
on a
can
shit
of worms.
Sunday.
I
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to unpack that. I just told them, "Can you leave that later? I've just met you guys. Like, please. I'm not ready for this." So we just went to the fishing village and hung out with Otto and gave a tour to Otto of the fishing village, which was kind of nice because I've only been in RNG's house, and I think I've been blinded by how many diamonds is in RNG's house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You ever heard us?
It's like the joke of tree, no tree, tree, no tree, gods, no gods, gods,
No
no gods.
gods.
God damn it!
yeah, but that's why I'm worried because if I mean, I'm just saying, I cracked the fishing village. All of them are a little bit delusional in what they actually are. RNG is at least some sort of like. RNG told me people prayed to him, and he still doesn't believe he's like no longer human and is ascended to some point.
I heard God.
Oh no. You arrived.
How was fishing with Rena?
You know, you get teleported into a god's domain of death, and you think there wouldn't be a fishing dock there. You'd be wrong.
Huh.
Oh.
Did you catch anything?
Oh no, I caught so many fish. You know, we were having a fishing competition there.
Like a live fish?
You know, I can't tell.
I think it's better off we don't find out, actually.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to catch regular fish, not ones that combust on impact. You know.
Alright, see you, RNG.
Have fun.
Bye.
I swear he just is always listening to me.
You can still be human and be like a demigod, you know?
Yeah.
He still doesn't really accept that part, is more my point. Now Fungi has something to hide, and Ellie genuinely just believes that they're human, despite the fact they had literally goat legs. How do they put on pants and not realize that maybe that's a bit inconvenient to put on?
I have no idea. I mean,
Vox has forgotten as well.
oh shit.
Jed forgot, but he got killed by a frog, and then his systems rebooted, and he remembers now.
Oh.
He had backups, I think, that he saved.
I guess perks of being robot, I guess.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna be okay, which is
Yeah.
nice. At least someone's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I'm-
Also, Avens, I saw Woolen again.
Yeah, I remember I saw them as well.
They aren't very
What are they
happy
doing?
about the arm, I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean?
Remember they worked for the WA?
Yeah.
They were the one that made the arm.
Oh,
They weren't really happy about it.
I kind of forgot that this was a WA arm and not a Dr. Eggman arm.
I'm happy it's not an Eggman arm. God, that. Ugh.
And it all kind of blends into one.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, before the covering came off, it kind of looked like a WA arm with the black and purple. But
You probably should get some sort of cover for it. Then it would stop breaking, maybe.
yeah,
Get some
yeah.
like plating or something.
You could make it look
I'll
like a
probably ask
normal
Jamie to do
arm.
that. I mean, I would like a human arm, but I mean, there's not really much I can do. Can't regrow limbs, so.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
make the
think
plate and look
prosthetics,
pretty. I'm sure Jamie would be able to make something look like a human arm at least.
Yeah. I'll
yeah,
talk
you
to
could, like,
Jamie
wrap
about it
it
when
in
they're in a.
moss or something.
God, no, that sounds like an awful
Like
idea.
the old days.
I'm not wrapping my arm in moss. No, that sounds like an.
Well, like a cover image.
What's wrong with moss?
Oh, nothing, nothing.
He used to be Mr. Moss himself.
Oh my god. Okay, I had one bed and breakfast and called my area the Moss District. That was it.
He wore a moss cape as well. The
I
whole
was
cape
Wait.
I
moss.
was 15, okay?
I think
Like,
a moss cake
It was
kind
a
of
whole
sounds cool
phase.
though.
He did smell a bit, I will say.
hey, it did, but we don't need to talk about that. I was 15, okay?
That's why you add like petals and fragrance to your body. I mean, I believe I don't smell. At least I've been told I smell of grass stains at most.
Yeah, you smell fine. You smell like flowers.
Yeah.
That silence for a bit was really
Sorry,
worrying.
sorry, I was talking to the voices in my head.
Just the slow Abe answer, like, yeah, you don't smell bad.
You
Yeah,
smell
you smell
fine.
fine.
You smell like flowers. Just the unsure.
Via smells worse, so you're good. Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah. Love Via. I don't think Via's changed their overalls or anything in
Yeah.
years.
They were stuck in a void for ages. And they also
Yeah.
don't like rain because of their wings.
Yeah, they don't
I
like
mean,
going
that's
in water,
understandable.
so
That's
Um,
understandable. I
wash.
mean, bee wings are sensitive and stuff.
But they're doing alright.
That's great.
I'm making a big
I'm
tree
glad
house.
some people are doing good. Oh shit! Sweet.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember they had one back in the Paragon, like right behind my house.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger this time.
Good on Via, actually.
But I think it is important to remember that life is better than it was a few weeks ago.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I completely agree. October, I don't even want to think about anymore. That was
Yeah.
awful. God awful.
Gotta stay positive on that one.
Yep.
And we're gonna bring people back, then we're gonna sort out the cult, and then we can go back to making sure everyone gets therapy.
Yay!
Yeah,
Finally.
I heard Rena offers therapy. I denied that.
Honestly, Arena's therapy is not bad.
I'm really
Therapy from a god of death sounds awful. I will say.
It's
I'm
not
really
bad, actually.
nervous around Rena.
That's
They said
fair.
they know what I am, and not in the queer way. Like, they know exactly what I am. And then Hema told me they remind me of a tree in Console Craft.
Tree and console craft? I should not be answering questions about console craft. I don't remember half that shit.
I don't remember any of it. It just sounds like they're mixing up plants, but Hema was so sure about it. And Rena now telling me that they know exactly what or who I am.
Oh.
Little guy.
Hey, little guy.
Does this one have a name? I forget.
Hi, Maury.
I met Cake.
I'm not good with names. Oh, I love
Um,
Cake.
Cake.
I have slightly bad news about Cake, though.
Oh no.
They've been talking to Bush and think Bush is a good friend. They call them the Shrub.
Ooh.
Halo
Oh.
tried to tell them that they're not. Cake got really sad.
Who was the other
Oh.
person that was talking about Bush a lot? Was it Otto?
A whale.
Whale, that
was.
was it.
Will
was
keeps
talking about
saying that.
bringing Bush back.
Yeah, Will was saying that Bush was a good person and wouldn't listen to anyone when they said otherwise, and said that we're all
obsessed.
gaslighting.
Yeah. Yeah, Bush is good at gaslighting.
Hopefully the fact that we can bring people back from the void doesn't extend there.
Yep.
It's how far will Halo go if someone offers. At least what I understand from Halo, Bush will be hard since I don't think any of us have anything that Bush cares about.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah.
Halo said it was required, so.
Yeah. I mean, none of us, like you said, none of us have anything. What does Bush even care about at this point? I mean,
money. I don't know.
I don't think Bush. Bush was a broke. I don't think Bush really cares too much about money.
Well, they were pretty obsessed with business stuff in the first world.
Oh yeah, that's
Before
true.
Ed and I got to them.
Yeah. I mean, but he was broke. He lived in my basement at one point.
Yeah, he lived in the attic of the art gallery.
Oh yeah. I mean, that place was cool though.
Yeah.
I miss that, man. That art gallery was. Everything kept like in my brain start moving slower whenever I would go into the Pink District, but.
Hi, Bush.
I thought it was pretty.
God, that was crazy. I wonder how you got here.
Is that why the paintings kept disappearing because they were of Halo? And that would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, Halo said something about how paintings and pictures of themselves is impossible.
Oh.
Hi, Maury.
That makes sense.
And that they disappear over time.
That actually makes some sense, but also, hi, Maury. What's up, buddy?
So bois?
Bois.
Like fucking at stake?
Dude, everybody's been saying bois. It's like...
Cake was also saying bois. It was the first... Cake ran around in T-pose and screamed bois, 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 and it was horrifying because then Halo joined in and I was just watching two people run around in a circle scream bois.
It's even funnier because RNG confirmed that no one actually knows how to say the language apart from him and Outstate.
It's just tone. You just gotta read the tone.
I think there's more than that.
Axstick can write, though.
That is true.
I'm not shocked. I mean, Axstick has, like, multiple doctorates. Like, it's Dr.
Yeah, not as many as Jed, though.
How many?
I will do in a second.
How many does Jed have?
7? Actually, no, it was 8. They got one more recently.
What?
What do you mean you got another one?
I need to ask Jed what they're in, because now I'm curious.
One of them was in French literature. I don't remember the rest.
Why French literature?
I don't know.
Tree? Is that supposed to be a tree or a shrub or broccoli? I have no idea.
The tree? Do we need to go to the tree? Or are you calling cherry a tree?
Why am I being called a tree multiple times? I'm so short. Can we just let's take the cherry out of the room here. I'm too short to be a tree. Have you seen trees? They are not this small.
That's true. It could be like a sapling.
Yeah.
But the Concept tree wasn't a big part of the thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ah, it's a cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said that the tree was at somewhere that was important to Councilcraft. And it was I don't know, it was an important semblance. I think they talked about a graveyard. I did check the gravesite. There's nothing there.
I think Maury was calling you 3 apples tall.
Oh.
I am 3 apples tall, that's right.
Sense.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hello.
I didn't
Come
want
in.
you guys not to be aware that I was here.
Hi, Nebula.
I overheard some, like, a bit of that. Yeah.
Good morning. It's
Morning.
4 p.m.
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've just been slowly reforming, I guess. Like, properly, I guess.
I can see.
You know, that's. I'm just gonna ask
I'm
about
worried.
that later.
The what?
I didn't see it.
Wh-
Nah.
What? What?
Your arm.
What? Oh, my
Oh.
arm! Shit! I
Yes. Yes.
I know what this is all about. Yeah.
Around.
Yeah,
I've
hi.
been around, man. Like, dude.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
That's. Fuck.
The Colt's a bitch. Yeah. Easy way to put
Oh.
it. Like, it's just pretty simple. The Colt's just a bitch.
Oh.
Went hunted for coal,
Shit.
got beat up, blew up a camp.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn. Okay.
Should be fine though, it doesn't look as bad as before.
Yeah.
Well.
Not as bad as when Michael
Well.
stabbed me through the arm, so it's fine.
Michael did
now.
what?
Knock knock. We're fine.
Oh.
If your squiggles get out.
You're mad, bitch.
What the fuck?
I
Squiggles, get out!
I haven't seen you in so long.
Yo, what up?
Hi, Squiggles.
Hi. I have a name that is not Squiggles.
I know.
But
I know, it's funnier to call you Squiggles, though.
What's your name?
I'm not gonna say it in front of Dark, because it's funnier if Dark does not know.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Squiggles.
Because Dark is the one that gave me the name
I-
Squiggles.
I'm glad I gave you such a stupid name.
What?
I'm glad I gave you such a stupid name like Squiggles.
Squiggles has a trident.
I found out that Squiggles is
Oh.
also stuck like this, by the way, and Hema asked for help.
I am very much not.
How do we help?
What?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Hema's a
I'm very
liar?
much not stuck as a ferret.
Hema was asking Krat for help to turn Squiggles back, so that
Maybe they
Hema
helped.
would have a butler? No, Krat said it was really hard to get to. What?
I've never been stuck as a ferret. That's just kind of my thing.
Could it have been Squiggles? Could it have been something else?
They said Squiggles. I feel like the name Squiggles really isn't something you muck up with. I'm good at English. I've just proved why you can muck up the word Squiggles. I'm just...
You're
you're doing
fine.
great, don't worry.
Hey, don't worry. To be fair, the only reason why Squiggles is named Squiggles is because I forgot that's the name of Enzo's cat.
And
I
every time you're insulting Squiggles and calling it a bad pet name, you're calling Squiggles a bad pet name. And I love sending.
Yeah, and I've been
I love
messaging
taking little clips and sending sending them
I
to
love getting-
Enzo.
I love getting messaged by Enzo about it too, because Enzo will be like, Dark, what the fuck? And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do this time? And no, it happened last
Squiggles is
time.
a bad pet. It was so funny because you said Squiggles is a bad pet name, and I was sitting there muted, like, I'm going to clip this and I'm going to send it to Enzo.
I
Going
got
to
a DM from Enzo being like, Dark, what the fuck? I'm like, what happened? Did something break and no one told me? What happened? And it's just like, Squiggles is not a bad pet name. I'm like, oh. I know, I'm just making fun of Willow Squiggles, that's it. Nothing against Squiggles, your cat. I just like to bully Squiggles, aka the freak.
It just seemed weird
The
that Hema
freak
would say
is wild.
something about Squiggles and that Squiggles seemed fine. Hema had mentioned something about it was... Oh, there's only one other ferret.
Is he one
There
of
is-
my ex?
There's like four ferrets.
There's
There's
quite a
There's...
few ferrets.
Why is there so
Yeah,
many
there's
ferrets?
There's
What?
Mocha, there's Latte, and then there's Egg Steak and me.
I only knew about Axe and Squiggles. I didn't know there was so many ferrets. Why?
Yeah, there's a lot of ferrets.
Yeah,
So-
there's a few.
Are you a ferret that can shapeshift into a human, or a human that can shapeshift into a ferret? What's like the order?
Human that can shapeshift into a ferret. And I'm
Okay,
a
well
butler.
that's slightly
Yeah,
less
that's why
confusing.
Hema was talking about... See, I knew it was Squiggles, because they were talking about how they need their butler back when they come back.
Maybe the trauma is affecting them more than we thought.
I hope not.
I mean, to be fair, they're not gonna remember anything that happens when they wake up. So,
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Was that not mentioned? I swear that was supposed to be mentioned.
It was
I did
mentioned to
not know
me.
that.
I didn't mention it to others yet. Whoopsies. I may have forgot.
Oopsies.
you may have forgot.
There's a lot of
What did you
information
do
I've had to
about it?
remember, man.
No, you're
What
fine.
did you do apart from being a butler, Scribbles?
Annoy me.
Well, technically, my job is to look after this idiot while Humor is in a coma.
You're
feels-
annoying.
That feels like Hema just gives the job of please look after Dark, and then Dark looks after himself for the most part. And
I was
everyone
also given
else-
the job to look after Dark.
Yeah,
So, there you
You
go.
guys are babysitting me. Like, what the fuck is this?
well, I just
Yeah.
go around with
so
A-Benz, so if
sorry that you
A-Benz is
have a
babysitting you,
concerned
then
sibling.
I'll...
Okay,
keep
you don't get the
A-Benz.
tug after you literally spied on us when we first got here, Squiggles.
Okay, that
That's
was
true.
my bad.
You did spy on us, didn't you?
Yeah! Now you see why I don't like you! Oh my god.
But you like Squiggles, so you hate me, but you like Squiggles.
I wish you would stay a ferret.
I mean, I can just not become human again if you want. I don't really care. Ferret form is more comfortable.
I'm gonna get gray hairs by the time I'm 18. I'm gonna get gray hairs by the time I'm 18. This is great.
You
How is
wouldn't be the
ferret form
first.
more comfortable when you're normally a human?
Because, I don't know, this is just more relaxing, I guess.
I would assume it's really warm and
And
fuzzy.
I can cause so much
Yes.
shenanigans.
Okay. That's fair. I don't really know what to ask the ferret.
I'm just kind of here.
Yeah. Do you know of any other way to wake Humor up?
Besides the deal that
Yeah,
Doc wants
we're
to do,
counting that
that
one out.
Humor is
I'm
refusing.
not doing the deal. I'm not doing the deal.
Somehow
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I'm not doing the deal. Like,
Somehow I don't
we
believe
there.
that.
They
Oh,
just
I turned F off for a second.
just promised us. I don't think
Yeah,
Dark
I'm
just
not-
breaks promises unless something
I'm
really
not
dire comes
doing
up.
the deal. Like, I want Hema back, but I'm not gonna risk the heiress getting more control.
What does the heiress even want off you? Do you know?
I don't know,
They
honestly.
already have your soul. I feel like there's not much more they
Yeah.
can get off you.
That's
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's just annoying.
Why
I'm
did the
kind of
ferret
over
have
it.
a Never Star?
I don't know.
Snacks?
There's
Oh, you're like Halo. Oh dear.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Dark. Halo tried to feed me slime balls and bleach.
why?
yeah,
Yeah,
Kern has
Otto's
been
been eating
snacking on
skulks
your
as well.
windows.
That's where my windows went. God damn it.
Yeah, she did hand me some windows. I didn't know what they were. I didn't
That's
eat.
where the window might.
I don't have teeth to
Mhm.
really eat glass in the first place, and it didn't look like it would be a great meal.
You're making some good choices, Cherry.
I mean,
I just don't have teeth.
netherite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was given edible netherite the other day, and it didn't.
You edit?
What did I put there?
I tried. It
You were
didn't go
given
well.
edibles.
I was given no. No.
What the heck?
Edible netherite.
Thanks. I'm not hungry, but I'll have some later.
Yeah, I was given bleach, I was given slime, I was given some other items that I can't eat because I don't have teeth. So I just handed them off to Jed. And I found out that Jed now lives on a diet of gravel.
That makes sense.
I'm
I'm not
Right.
surprised.
not shocked.
Well, Jen is a machine. I feel like he's the only one who should be able to eat this stuff.
Maybe, but still, I'm pretty sure before that Jed was eating raw beef. So I don't know if that's I don't know if gravel's like, you know, an increase or a decrease in that.
Gravel is surprisingly very good. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm not trusting a
Sounds
ferret.
like cool people eat raw beef. you know.
And talking about Joe Rogan. Maybe! Maybe!
Don't know what you mean. That's crazy.
So,
You sound
that's
crazy right now.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on. It's been 2 weeks since Herobrine left, and instantaneously the cult was like, and I'm gonna come at full speed now. That there's not some weird creepy old man in his mansion running
Villain
around.
of the week type shit. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
not been given a
so-
break.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, as I said, Crad seems like a stupid idiot that doesn't really care. He's willing to help us out, and quotation marks. I mean, he did give us the coordinates of you, according to this
Yeah.
book, so that's a good sign, at least.
I
But
don't fully trust him still. I mean, yes, with the books, but also the cult has done so much damage in the past.
I
It's
get
still
that.
a good idea to keep an eye on him.
Well, it's hard
or
to keep
just
an eye on
any
him
cultist in
when he's
general.
keeping an eye on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's probably listening right now.
Yeah, let's, I should probably not talk too much rubbish after I've just made him friends, huh? Whoops. Oh well,
It's fine. We'll
I'll
have to
see him
arrange some sort of
again and
meeting or
probably talk to him. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't the nicest person to him either, because we were all kind of having a lot of jokes flung at him his way. He has a lot of grey hairs, do you know that? It's really funny.
something. No,
You know
I
what he
never met
looks
him.
like?
Yeah,
what?
We asked him to take his hood down, and he didn't want to, and then Hema decided to crit him, and he was like, okay, I will. Jesus.
He was sounds very strong for just a soul.
I think Hema's just really angry when around Crad.
Right.
Understandable. Actually,
They pulled out the frying pan.
Oh God! Don't remind me about the frying
Of
pan.
course.
Don't remind me about the frying pan.
Yeah, that's... Crad was seemed very instantly shaken up, at least, and despite being immortal, I'm assuming dying hurts to some degree, because he didn't look like he comfortably wanted to die.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the type of immortal that he can still feel how he can his own death.
I mean, yeah, the cult accidentally resummoned me instead of Crad. That's how I came back to life in the second world.
Why would they need to resummon him if he's immortal?
He wasn't
I don't
then.
know, maybe that's just...
He just started to be immortal or something? I don't know. They're basically, the Crad is like kind of immortal, but it's like been around for a while, being revived, got immortality of the Torchman or something, and now he can't leave because then he'll lose his humanity, his immortality. And so he just works.
So every cult member is either invulnerable or immortal, or possibly both. And that's just... Okay.
I guess that's just what the Torchman wants to do. I don't know.
I think you mean Lantern Man.
Ah, well, fuck the...
Uh,
I've heard
alright.
too many deities in the last while. Why is
you're
there so
fine.
many?
You're fine. I need to start like writing something to better explain all of them.
No.
That's what you get for eating skulk, Squiggles.
If
And
they
Bleach too?
immortal-
Like,
If they are immortal or invulnerable, there must be something... If Lantern Man is here,
God,
that's
I hope
probably the
not.
source.
Yeah.
So it sounds like...
oh yeah, should I get rid of my rose quartz? I got told that's like a sign of him.
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
Just burn it. Or
Okay.
get rid of it.
It was
It
pretty.
sounds like we need to deal with the source, because we
Yeah.
can't take down the cult of the fucking demigods.
Yeah.
I mean, blowing up the camps might be good. It will draw them out. This might be a good start.
We just have to be careful. We can't have just everyone getting
Yeah,
knocked out
they're a lot more
unconscious.
dangerous than we thought.
At least the person that Dark was dealing with seemed a bit disoriented, but if it was someone else, I would assume we wouldn't have Dark back. If they have wanted posters, they want you somewhere.
Yeah.
Where are these posters?
They were at the camp. Like, most of the stuff that we found was at the camp. Like
You
the
have a wanted poster?
Abens does, I do,
too.
Eco, and Gyro.
Damn.
And Crowd said they were drawing up ones for Halo, but it keeps disappearing, and probably Otto after Otto helped blew up. Which Otto was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh no, I didn't help blow up, I just gave them the supplies and they blew up.
It's like giving a person a gun. I didn't kill the person, I just armed them. Like,
Yeah.
Guilty by association. Yeah.
yeah.
Otto just seems like a very nervous person and is very quick to judge and doesn't want involved with everything, but is super nosy at the same time.
I might be able to take you guys to the cult spot, actually. There might be a waystone now.
Oh,
That might be a good idea.
Follow me,
Oh.
field trip.
field
Follow
trip.
through tracks or anything.
The blown up cult spot is what it's called.
Yeah, that would do it.
Like I said, very
Oh.
blown up.
It was definitely blown out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There is rose quartz all over the trees as well.
How far away are
Well,
we?
there's some close, but oh,
We
we're quite
are-
far.
Very, very far away.
We're nearby something. What is this?
Supposedly Eco's house is nearby. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I thought that was. I think someone else's house is nearby as well.
I
Oh,
know.
great.
exactly.
Near the one waystone that I have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Damn.
I wasn't going to say it. but-
Yeah.
They're not
We're like
really
right
hiding, are
beside
they?
it.
They're just kind of in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Well, to
it's
be
far
fair-
enough from where most of us live.
yeah, I don't think many people would think, oh, let's go into the middle of nowhere real quick, but I guess some people do.
I'm pretty sure I might be the closest. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
No.
where Eco's place.
I would
Eco's
be
not
the
that far away
closest.
either, but Eco... I didn't even know Eco had a base out here. Eco beat us here. Like, Gyro sent the coordinates to Eco, and Eco just got here before we did.
It was so funny to watch on stream. It was just Jark and Gyro being lost, having no clue where the fuck they're going, and then messaging Eco and Laura being like,
I
hey,
wonder
you should meet us up
where
at
you
this
guys
spot.
went.
Wonder.
They were like,
I assume you saw this dark. How much was there around?
There was a tree, like, right over here. I'm pretty sure probably got destroyed in the blast, just covered in it. But it was,
Oh.
like, all over the camp. It was... It's kind of why I was like, we should blow it up. I
Yeah.
mean, I hate the cult, but I don't like explosions, so,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Well-
We also found some a log as well from a looks pretty dated.
A log.
Yeah. Which is got me way more concerned about the cult.
Oh.
Blonde to black and red. The higher ups. Huh.
Yeah.
Do you think they're referring to you?
That's what I thought. I mean, in the Paragon, I did have black and red hair, so
Sounds like they tried to make you into a
weapon.
god
Great.
killer.
And then I proceed to kill their
Oh.
own god. And then I proceed to kill their own god. So their plan is backfired horribly. So
Oh.
Is
Um,
Torchman even around?
Torchman,
I-
Torchman, didn't Torchman get exploded right before we tried to fight the Ender Dragon?
I don't remember.
Oh my god. I know Lantern in the last world was Skulk Man, but I don't know if he's still around now.
I really hope he's
Well,
not
if the
Skullman
cult's here-
still.
If the cult's here and there's this much rose quartz and they're this prevalent,
It's definitely.
there's got to be
there's
some sort of presence here.
I'm breaking all of this. I'm getting rid of it. I don't want this spreading around.
It
Even
spreads.
if we are far away. It has around my base before, yeah.
Okay, I will be changing my house decor.
Or I have B rust.
Alright. I'll get rid of it.
Oh.
Oh,
I did not have the rust.
Oh, sorry.
Owie.
Sorry. Got a wither bracelet.
Yeah, owie.
I didn't mean to.
So you only found this place because of Cred?
Not Crad, but the cultist that was like trying to interrogate me dropped a
Ah.
book. Apparently, this is where they were gonna take me, but obviously, they
Cheryl
didn't.
found Dark because of Crad.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like if you want to have any chance of learning anything about this cult, he's the one you have to talk to.
Unfortunately,
Oh
yeah.
boy. All right. I guess we're gonna have to find information from Crad, wherever the fuck he is.
Well, somewhere probably just stalking us from the distance, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming he doesn't want to caught. We've caught him like 3 times, and he said that if he keeps going, he's gonna get demoted even further, and he has already been demoted, and he seemed really
So he's
upset.
still part of the cult.
Yes, he's still part of the cult. He has to be part of the cult to
Which is
keep his
supposed to be.
immortality, I guess.
Okay.
He said he's been demoted, he doesn't like his co-workers, he was really just aggressive about how much he just doesn't like people. Like, he doesn't seem like a people person, honestly.
What's
Oh,
up,
hello,
Mom?
Maury.
Hi, Maury. What's up? Okay. I need to just... You just hang out in my pockets sometimes. What's up? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they just want to
Alright.
hang out. It's fair.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Oh, Milk decorated the willow tree with a lot of milkweed.
Oh,
Aww.
okay. That's fine. I like milk. Milk's really nice.
Yeah, Milk got really excited to see
Those
so
are
many
really silly.
people.
Ah! Okay, okay. Thanks, Maury. Thanks. Alright. It's fine.
You have a Blaze
Thanks, Maury.
backpack.
Yep.
You have a Blaze backpack and you still water clutch?
Yeah.
I respect it.
YOLO, I guess.
Yeah, Milk was around the tree. A lot of people have been around the tree lately. For a bit, Ellie thought you were Daffodil, the cow, because the cow was on the bench and you weren't there. And I said, oh, A-Benz is usually sleeping on the bench. So they went over to the bench and they're like, A-Benz turned into a cow cherry, it's over. And I was like, what? And I go over and that's
And
Daffodil.
I was over on the bench. And I was over on the bench. And I was over on the bench.
And you were over on the bench?
And I was over on the bench.
You were over on the bench.
You're being
Don't
benched.
question it.
Okay.
Oh, there I go. Goodbye.
Do we
Maury.
need to like put Daffodil on a leash or something, or?
No, it's just Maury. You can't. Keep
No,
using
Daffodil's
the
on a leash. It's just sitting on the bench.
Okay. I might have to move them. I don't like that spot.
Maury, gotta be careful when you do that. Okay, just gotta be careful. No, you're fine. You just gotta be careful. Not everybody has a Blaze backpack.
Milk also does that a lot, I've noticed.
Oh.
I'm
Milk.
fine with it.
But
I
Milk,
have a Blaze
I know.
backpack, I'm fine with it.
Milk raised Gra into the tree after Gra tried to beat up Milk. And then Gra fell
Karma?
off the tree. Jimmy also is really mean to Gra. I heard that they're like mother and son, but like
Yeah.
they where'd they go?
Sorry, it's raining. I had to.
But Gra was like really upset, and the whole time Jamie was basically shouting. I feel like we need to teach Jamie what actual motherly love is.
I'm putting that to the list. I'm gonna put that on the list.
I love
of things
Rain.
that you
Rain's a
teach
good.
Jamie.
Rain's great. I taught Ellie that you can drink
I
rain.
should not actually be in the rain.
This is
Got
just
an
for the
I
umbrella
don't
if
have
you
an
want it.
umbrella.
I got one. Here you go.
I'll hand it
The
back
slow
after.
descend. The slow descend.
I love Rain. It's great.
I wouldn't mind Rain if I didn't have exposed wiring.
That's why you need a
Yeah,
casing.
Actively sparking wiring.
Oh.
There we go.
Alright, here's your umbrella back.
Thank you.
Or did you just change the fucking weather?
You know, changing the weather makes it worse for multiplayer, right?
True.
It makes it rain even more.
Just sleep instead.
Exactly.
Okay.
Someone does not care.
It's fine.
I need to start
Alright.
writing down all the things I need to be worried about. 'Cause I'm getting a
Yeah.
bit
The list might be
too much
extensive.
going on.
I don't know if that's the greatest idea. It might stress you out a bit more.
Oh, I'm pretty good at handling stress. It's alright. I just need to make sure I remember what I need to keep track of. More than anything.
Yeah. I
Do
think,
you have a book?
not on me. No.
Okay, I'll get one in a bit.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna head back to my house at this point. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm. Thank you for the catch up.
No problem.
Let me know once you've got that arm sorted, and we can go out and see if we can find Crab.
Hell
I
yeah.
suppose.
Please, I'd love that. Hi, Maury. I guess I'm taking Maury with me. Yeah, you guys, good luck. If you need anything, you guys know where to find me. Or
Of
holler.
course.
See ya.
We'll send Jamie your way.
Bye.
You should probably go back as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write down all the things I need to be worried about, and then I think I'm gonna take another nap.
How long of a nap this time, Abans?
Hopefully not as long.
Okay.
I wasn't just napping. I was traveling as well.
Yeah, I know you left the bench. It was just more like there was a lot going on, and then I tried to contact you, and then
Yeah.
you were gone, and I was like, well, he's gone. He's doing his own thing. And then you go back, and I'm like, well, he's asleep this time. I don't want to bother him when he's asleep. He's probably tired.
As long as nothing happens in the next couple of days, it should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get going. I've got a couple of things to do anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. It was nice catching up to you, Aband.
Yeah.
Hope you take care.
And we'll do. And let me know if you're gonna do any more magic.
I wouldn't do any magic. No,
You're not gonna practice?
no. Oh. Yeah, I stopped magic. Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
You stopped magic.
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I promise. Yeah, let's just go with it's nothing. I've stopped magic, and I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I'm gonna go. I've got things to do. Yeah. I'll see you later, Vans. Okay. That drop was way too obvious, but it's fine. Alright, chat. Hi! This is where the real thing starts. Yippee! Alright. Woo! We got a little bit distracted looking after people. But now Cherry's disappeared. Cherry's gone. Cherry is going away for a little bit. So I'm just gonna be stalking people real quick because I want to know what they do. I'm curious of how people will handle things. So I'm gonna raid off straight into Aben so you can watch his POV because for this you kind of need to see what he's gonna be doing. So have a little look at Aben's. I'm still gonna be on the server. The lore is still going. Just if you watch over at Aben's channel, I assure you it's better. It also lets you have a good follow of him as well. Aben's is a very good streamer, and I'm sure you'll enjoy him. So give you guys a little tour over there. I'm going to be, as I said, around, just not as Cherry right now. I'm just gonna be watching. So I hope you guys enjoy.